she realizes that at some point she'll want kids, at some point she'll want to settle down. I think she doesn't know how to make it happen. She's like, hi everyone, welcome to No Light Tarot. My name is Holly, so grateful to have you all. So on this channel I make tarot predictions. I usually do it around hot topics or people who are well known so that we can learn from the situation as a whole. So this is not about negative gossip, this is about the highest good of all and to see what we can learn from situations. So it's about growth, evolvement and nurturing. If you are interested in making a request, actually this video was requested, so if you want to make a request you have to be a subscriber, so write down in the comment section subscriber and then the video you like. I have a whole lot of other videos coming up soon. I'm very interested in hearing or seeing what you guys want me to talk about or to do a reading on. I don't do readings on people that I know, so if I don't reply, that is probably why, or I have like a connection to them in some way. So like for example, if a client of mine used to date that person, then because I live in LA and that happens quite frequently, I've done readings on, had celebrity clients and have had people who have dated celebrities that I do readings on. So if there's a conflict in that way, I can't do that reading. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about Miley Cyrus. See that she's a Sagittarius. I pulled up her chart and she is the Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Scorpio and rising in Taurus. So I pulled up her past, her present, her future. This is intuitive based, it's not fact based, so please don't treat it like it's truth. I'm usually accurate. If I am, I'll post about it a little after. Okay, so past, Queen of Cups. It's actually going to be such a good reading, I'm excited. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords and the Judgment card. So I have a strong feeling this is related because this is in the recent past of hers. I can just feel that energy. I'd say from 2-3 years ago. I don't follow along with her. I like some of her music, but I'm the worst when it comes to keeping up with like Disney Channel people. Generally people who are younger than me. She's a little younger than I am. Actually no, we're around the same age. But people who are younger than me or around my age, I don't usually keep up with the hot topics about them. So if something has already come to light that I pick up on, I didn't know that it happened. I just know, except for the MTV thing, that's what I know about her. And that she got divorced. I don't know when she got divorced, I don't know when they broke up. So yeah, but I strongly feel like from picking up here, 2-3 years ago she broke up with that guy, I forgot his name, the Hemsworth brother, and she had to release it. She feels like she gave everything she could. She felt with Seven of Swords like she had to be less than to make him happy. She felt like she had to fit into a box so that she could feel secure. And I believe he's a Capricorn. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he's a Capricorn. I've been with a Capricorn and that's how I felt for sure. Not saying all Capricorn men are like that, but that's how I felt. So when she set herself free, she was like, thank God. Sagittarius are big on freedom. I can relate. I'm Aquarius, so I'm big on freedom too. When we feel like our freedom has been taken from us, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. It's like the only time I've ever been depressed is when I feel like my freedom is taken away from me. Other than that, I can get through lots of things. I'm not saying that's a direct result of depression for other people, but me, for myself, when I feel like my freedom is gone, that creates depression in me. So with the present being 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so she realizes that at some point she'll want kids, at some point she'll want to settle down. I think she doesn't know how to make it happen. She's like, she's used to being with the wrong person. I can see that very strongly, and she's like trying to figure out what about this, you know. And that's what your she's early 30s, right? Your early 30s are about. It's about healing. I feel like our 20s, we make a lot of mistakes. I made a whole lot of mistakes. And then in your late 20s, start to heal, start to grow, start to learn. And this is just general, you know. But I see that she is healing. And she is starting to be like, okay, this happened, that wasn't right. And I take responsibility for that. And this wasn't a good situation. I feel like she has had to please. I feel like a lot of her issues regarding men stem from her dad. And he's a Capricorn too, right? I feel like he's either Capricorn or Aries, something like that. Very controlling personality. So with the future being the Emperor, Ace of Swords, and Seven of Cups. Okay, so she is going to meet somebody. Aries is represented by the Emperor, so he might be an Aries, this guy. He might have Aries in his chart. I'm not going to get caught up on the zodiac, but the general energy is that he can kind of be a little controlling, the person she ends up with, but he means it in a good way. And as somebody who loves freedom, I'm not here to tell you, hey, you can end up with somebody controlling, but he kind of like guides her in the right direction, you know. And I think that's what a partnership's about. She does already know him, I can tell that, and he's kind of been trying to get his way to know her. I think he might be a manager, something along those lines, a business manager, tour manager. He's not in the limelight, he's behind the scenes for sure. And with the Hanged Man, she's going to leave behind a life. I think she might even move. I think she might be back to Nashville. I see her moving. So with Seven of Cups and the High Priestess and 10 of Swords. So every time she gets into a relationship, because I see she's been dating, she's afraid that what happened to in the past, 10 of Swords, is going to happen again. And I think, I mean, I don't remember her being public about this. Like I said, I don't really keep up with it. The closest that I do, I watch Wendy Williams. In fact, I love the Wendy Williams show. And that's the closest that I get to topics like that. And I don't really take it seriously because I watch it more for the comedy than I do for the stories, because, you know, gossip media lies. So I wouldn't take it with a grain of salt. But I do remember vaguely one time she said that she felt, and this is when they broke up a long time ago before they got married. I remember she said she felt kind of like, because Wendy was comparing her clothes when she was with another guy versus with, is he Liam or Chris? Anyways, the brother she was with. And she said Wendy was like, oh, the least problems is this, a black guy, that kind of stuff. She, you know, Wendy. But in a nutshell, what I got from it was that she felt like she could never really be herself. And that's what I picked up on here. I felt like here I picked up that she felt stifled, like she had to be small in order to feel like she was with him. So she's afraid of that happening again. She's afraid of herself feeling like she has to, and I felt like that's one of the worst feelings ever. Like I said, Sagittarius are big on freedom, and I totally get it, because there's nothing worse than being in a relationship. And I think that's the thing about modern day relationships. We can decide, you know, if you want to be in a relationship where you don't have to have the traditional role, you can. If you do, you do. But traditional doesn't mean that you feel less than. And I think maybe she saw the dynamic between her parents, and she has that in her mind that, hey, I can't have a career because her mother didn't have a career, you know. So it's something like that. She has these things in her head that aren't true, that she needs to work through, with Ace of Cups and 5 of Wands, before she moves on. Because she's like paralyzed. She's paralyzing herself by being stuck on the past. And she's kind of like self-sabotaging. Sagittarius are so good at doing that, especially the woman, my goodness. Very, very good at being paralyzed by fear. Yeah, let's see. And then like blaming it on something else. Or making a joke out of it when it's not funny. So with Three of Pentacles and 4 of Cups, I have a strong feeling that the Malibu, I do remember her house, something happened with her house in Malibu. I really, really think she should get help if she's not seeing a therapist right now, because she feels a lot of pain about how her relationship with that Hemsworth brother worked out. And because she does, she's like, I don't want that to happen again. I don't want that to happen. Like, literally every time she gets asked out, that can't happen again, this can't happen again. So with 6 of Cups, Magician of 5 Swords, it's time to move forward. Be honest with herself and move forward from it. Because if she doesn't want to be happy, if she doesn't want a new relationship, it's okay, but say it. Be honest about it, because I feel like she's running away from the truth. So this is an oracle card to end off with, and it says grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Wow. So I do think she has to work through getting over her relationship, her divorce, because she's kind of put her emotions aside and just gone. But now it's time to really be honest with herself and mourn. You know, a divorce is like a death. It's the death of a relationship. Mourn it, grieve it, and then move forward. So I wish her only the best. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought about the video, and like so that it can share to the algorithm.